President Trump is still pushing for a deal with Iran and says we could have an idea of the potential agreement in the coming days. And it comes as Israel continues to hammer Hezbollah in Lebanon, carrying out strikes just in the last hour. Aisha Hasni is live at the White House with the latest. Hey, Aisha.
Hey, good morning to you, Brian. And when we talk about a potential deadline, that deadline could be in a number of days because the president, on his way back from the Knicks game late last night, told reporters that he will know, he'll have some sort of an idea of where these talks are going in just 1 to 2 days. Watch.
We have ongoing negotiations in Iran and with Iran, and that hasn't stopped. And we could have at least an idea by 1 or 2 days from now. We're very close to having a very, very good, strong, powerful deal. If we do the bombing, a lot of people are going to be killed. Who wants to do that? I don't. And we'll have a signed document that's actually stronger than doing the bombing.
So this morning, CENTCOM gave an update on those two helicopter crew members that were lost at sea. Apache crew members were told that they were rescued by American forces after their helicopter went down near the coast of Oman while patrolling regional waters. The soldiers were safely rescued within approximately 2 hours, are in stable condition. The cause of the incident still under investigation, according to CENTCOM. Meanwhile, the president is still trying to cool tensions between Iran and Israel after an exchange of fire this week. The Israelis are downplaying any friction between Trump and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, likening it to a lover's quarrel. And it comes after Trump reportedly told Axios that he warned Netanyahu that if he went back to war with Iran, he might find himself fighting alone. Vice President J.D. Vance telling Jesse Waters last night that the Iranians actually do not want war. And if there is a deal, it'll be a home run for the American people.
I think the president's attitude on this is we have to verify, of course. One of the most important things to whether this ultimate settlement is a success is not what the Iranians write on the paper, but whether they actually comply with some of the requirements of the settlement that we come up to. The Iranians don't want this war to continue. It's not in their best interest. And I think they're coming to the table, putting some real things on the table. We're, of course, going to verify it. But if we get to this deal, it's going to be a home run win for the American people.
So, Brian, the president has some policy meetings on the schedule today. Nothing that's open to the press, so we aren't expecting to see him today. So keep your eyes on Truth Social if there's any news. Brian?
And if something does open up, I know you're going to be there. Thanks so much,
Absolutely.
Aisha. Appreciate it.
You got it.
Our next guest knows all about fighting in the war on terror and knows Iran. Retired Vice Admiral and Navy SEAL Robert Harwood grew up in Iran, led invasions in Afghanistan and Iraq, and joins us now. Admiral, I want you to hear this. Now, I know the foreign minister is talking to the president. They feel like they're making progress. And then I wake up and I'm watching this exclusive interview on another network with this other parliamentary leader. Watch.
We do not see a serious will to reach a framework that could actually be implemented. And I think with regard to Iran's blocked assets, this is in fact a very clear and prominent example of that. As for uranium, enriched materials, enrichment itself, and nuclear issues, we are not currently negotiating on those matters.
I don't know what to make of this. I know the president's talking directly to what he thinks of people in charge, but does this guy have a vote too? Are they working together or apart?
This is Iran today. There's only one group that gets the vote, and that's the IRGC at the end of the day. And that's why these negotiations are their standard procedures. Milk it out for as long as they can, try to survive through a Trump administration, and try to get much as they can without giving up anything. That's what just happened in Lebanon. The president got the Israelis to stop attacking their surrogates, one of their elements of power. And at the end of the day, they gave up nothing for it. So this is the dilemma for the president. And I think at the end of the day, as he's indicated, there's got to be a timeline. This war's gone on for 100 days. The Straits of Hormuz remain closed. So the Iranians don't capitulate in 48 hours or some defined date by the president. He's got to act.
There's a story out there, and these usually turn out to be true. The IRGC hardliner, Ahmed Vahidi, who evidently likes to blow up negotiations, is dead. The Israelis took him out over the weekend. Have you heard that?
I would love to know it's true, but it doesn't really matter. They'll have someone else step in and fill the void. And then we got to target that. And that's the real end state here, targeting the IRGC and removing those guys who have been enforcing the Islamic Revolution, their policies and their programs through force on the Iranian people. So that's the ultimate end state. And for all the Arab countries in the region, that's what they need for long-term stability and security. So again, if the Iranians are not going to hand over the nuclear material, they're not going to stop funding their surrogates, and they let the Straits of Hormuz flow, unless you get that done in a defined timeline now, you need to act.
The people like to push that the Israelis and the U.S. are separating on objectives, but we really have the same objective. Stop the terror organization and stop a terrorist regime, right?
We've had the same objective since day one. We are locked at the hip in terms of our policies and our objectives. Now, day to day, some of those strategies may change. Who's got the priority? And they apparently are prioritizing the IRGC, where we've looked at missiles opening up the straits. But there's no doubt, there's no gap between the U.S. and Israel on the objectives here. It's just a matter of how we're going to accomplish that.
Absolutely. Vice Admiral Robert Harwood, thanks so much.
Good to be with you, Brian.
Always.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.